Hi guys, my name's Chloe, otherwise known as Princess Aspian, and welcome to my channel.
Just be me. So apparently, my mind doesn't remember how to correctly introduce videos when I'm about to set off by myself on the other side of the world. So let's start from square one. I've been competing in a sport called Extreme Cowboys for the past 3 years. Imagine an agility trial for dogs, but like on steroids. In 2017, I won the Australian Green Horse Champion. It has been my dream since then to compete for Australia in the World Finals in Texas, America. This year, I got invited, and thus begins my journey to the other side of the world, entirely by myself.
Oh my god, I'm here. So I am at Melbourne Airport at the moment. I haven't done anything before this, as you guys know, because you're watching this now, because my dad was with me and I wanted to spend proper time with him because I'm not going to see him for 6.5 weeks. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't vlogging and didn't, you know, have the camera and everything. But I'm actually not as nervous and not as freaked out and scared as I expected to be. I expected to be panicking and crying and like having mini aneurysms every 3 seconds, but I'm like actually really good, and I don't know if that's because it's such a big thing that like my mind hasn't processed it yet, or if it's because I'm actually just like genuinely chill, and I'm hoping it's the second one, but if it's the first one, we'll just work with it. So Melbourne Airport have this thing called a hidden disability badge. Anyone that has a hidden disability is eligible for this, and it's basically just a lanyard that you put around your neck. No one else knows what it means, I guess, unless you've like researched the program and like have done it yourself or whatever. And it basically just means that you can get access and get help, and there's social stories and extra things and stuff around to help you and to make sure that you're safe and that you're okay and that you understand what's going on. So far so good. I haven't had a need to use it yet, but my dad's been here until like 10 minutes ago. This is so weird. This is crazy. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I've literally been dreaming of this day. Well, I've been dreaming of doing this since I was like 4, but I've been dreaming of this actual thing and doing this exact sport at this actual place for like 4 years now, and I never thought it would actually happen, and now it's happening, and that's so weird. Like, I think I'm gonna cry, but not even because I'm scared, just because I'm so excited. So that's it. We've got everything checked in. We're good to go. I've got my bag. I've got my weighted blanket with me, but I'll update you guys soon and when I can and when it is reasonable and necessary. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye. Plane 1, done. I literally haven't had time to vlog or say anything because it's just been go, go, go the whole time, but everyone has been so nice, has gone so out of their way, like so much more than I thought they would. I got upgraded. This car. What? I made it! I'm in Texas! What the heck? Okay, so I definitely didn't vlog as much as I wanted to and as much as I should have, but it was an airport and the security everywhere, especially in Texas where all the security people also have guns. And I have so much to tell you. Where do I even start? I'm gonna put this down because I'm gonna be stimming a whole lot right now and this is just not safe. Where can you go? Here. Here? Good? Yes? Good. Okay, how is this? This is good. We can work with this. Okay, where do I even start? Okay, so obviously I wanted this to be more of a vlog style and more kind of like vlogging the experience, but that just didn't work because I kind of forgot that I am terrified of airports and terrified of planes, and the idea of making myself more apparent and more known while in one of these situations is just really not something that I am going to do. So instead, this is turning into part vlog, mostly story time. We're just gonna work with what we got. I'm aware that I look a mess. I've just gotten off a total of a 17-hour trip, so give me a break. Wait, my mum's calling. I'll be right back. Okay, anyway, where was I? Oh, right, plane. Okay, so anyone that knows me knows that I am literally petrified of planes. Like, I am terrified of planes. The first time my family and I went to Taiwan to pick up my brother, I was in such a panic mode. I literally was having such a panic attack that they thought I had Ebola. They didn't let me on the plane because they thought I had Ebola. I nearly got stuck in China while my entire family was already on the plane. And it just made me panic more. So they had to get like a paramedic and like check me out and like make sure they didn't have Ebola. And my dad came off the plane and was like, no, she's just having a panic attack, like chill. And they were like, don't know, but I'm here, so like whatever. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm tired, I am jet lagged. What's the point of this video? Hidden disability things. So I really didn't get to speak much at all between the airports and like tell you guys about everything, so I guess we're just gonna do it now. So I'm sorry that this vlog has become a story time, but that's where we're at the moment. I can't do anything about it. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna get a cuppa because I haven't had a cuppa in 2 days and it's driving me mad. All right, now we're good to go. Anyway, so apparently this hidden disability thing rolled out in Melbourne a few months ago, I think, and I was not going to use it because I've flown to like Sydney and Brisbane before, but obviously never inter-country. But I was like, I'm not going to use it because I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to do it myself. And then my mum, God bless her soul, did it for me and was like, you need this, use it, there you go. So basically all you have to do is just send them an email with your flight details on it, and then you get accepted and they send through this like email of all the things that they can help you with and that they already have there, and you have to pick up a lanyard on the day. So basically I went in and I got my lanyard, which was very, very easy. You just tell them your name and they give it to you, and it's just easy. It's just a lanyard and it's really pretty. Like, it's very aesthetic and it doesn't look like a very visible tag. It's not something that would make people think that like, oh, she's like weird, or like, oh, what's that, or like question it, because I know that that's a very scary thing in the first place. So having something that makes you stand out even more is actually just going to make it worse. So it's very subtle. No one understands what it is unless you already know about the program, or you use the program, or that you're obviously a staff member. And I was kind of really just expecting it to be a lanyard that the staff members could see, and if you're in the middle of a meltdown, they'll be like, oh, she's having a meltdown. That's genuinely all I thought it was. So I just sat there and I was waiting at Melbourne Airport after my dad left, and my name came out over the loudspeaker and I panicked because I was like, I know I'm early for my plane, I know it hasn't left yet, but like maybe I got the times wrong, maybe I'm like not meant to be here, maybe something's gone wrong, like what's going on. I went up and I was already starting to panic, and I was like, oh my god, like, hi, I'm Chloe, my name was just called out over the speaker. She's like, oh hey, yeah, my name's Tracy and I'm here to help you. And then she just went on this whole list of like, is there anything you need, is there anything that we can do for you, what can we do best do to accommodate you? And she just went so out of her way for everything. She offered me to go into the plane first before everyone else went in, so there wasn't like a big ruckus and like hassle and chaotic and stuff, and so I could like get in and get situated first. And I didn't want to do that because I don't like going on a plane first usually anyway, because I don't want to be in there for any longer than I have to be. She offered to change my seat because I was in a middle seat, which I hate because I don't like being stuck between people, and she changed so many things around, and she was just so nice, made sure that I was okay. The reason that I didn't want the tag in the first place is because I was like, I'm not going to use it, because most of the time if I am in a crisis situation where my brain is just like not having it, like just not working, I'm not going to go out of my way to tell someone that I'm in a bad way, because it makes me feel more stupid and more like an outcast, which shouldn't, because that's just the way my brain works, and that's fine and that's okay. But I'm a human and humans think stupid things, and that's one of the stupid things I think. Anyway, we were on the way to Sydney and we were like 20 minutes until landing time, and one of the air hostesses came over to me and said, hey, do you need help getting to your other gate? And I was like, actually that would be brilliant, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I know that you have to catch a bus and I'm terrified of buses, and I know that you have to like go through customs and like do your passport thing and everything, and I know that if I get stressed, which I do in front of like professional proper people like policemen and security guards and stuff, actually if that's an option and it's not going out of your way, that would be like absolutely incredible. And I genuinely just expected like a visual map, like a social story, something to say like, here's where you go, here's what you say, here's how it's going to work, here's what they're going to do, which is what I know that they do as well. They have social stories to help people to better understand what's happening. It wasn't that. I got off the plane and there was 2 people waiting for me at the other end, and they were both these just really kind ladies who took me through customs and explained to me how it was going to work and what they were going to do, and they went with me on the bus to the other airport and they helped me go through customs, and then through customs other people from the other airport aren't meant to go through. I don't know why, I don't know how it works. I'm rambling, I need to get to the point. Basically they helped me out with every little detail, things that I didn't expect them to help me out with, things that I didn't expect them to do whatsoever. We were able to skip the queues, and we were able to do the scanning process differently, and we were able to do all of these little tweaks and difference and stuff to just make the experience not so scary and actually really comfortable and actually really not bad whatsoever. Oh, and the cool thing is, I was talking to this woman, one of the ladies I was with for a really long time, and we got talking. She asked me like how old I was when I was diagnosed and stuff, and I mean, I do this all the time. So I started sharing my story, and she told me about her son, who she thinks is undiagnosed on the spectrum. We just got talking for a really long time about like ways that we can fix it and ways that we can change it and like help and stuff, and like we swapped contact details, which was just like crazy. It's crazy how things work and the people that you meet at the right time, at the right place, and in the right situations. Like, it's just so freaking cool. But basically, I was talking to her for ages and she was just so lovely, and she just like accommodated me incredibly. Basically, she got my seat changed to a level up of what I was seating in originally, and at the very front of the plane, so that I had 3 extra seats, because she said that she knows that people on the spectrum struggle being in claustrophobic spaces and close to other people. And I got to go onto the plane like 20 minutes earlier so she can introduce me to every single staff member on that plane by name, including the pilot. Like, that's crazy. Like, talk about going above and beyond. It's like, whoa. And then just throughout the entire flight, there was people coming up and checking on me and making sure I was okay and asking if I needed anything. And like, the whole experience was just so good, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting the plane to be a kind of bad experience that I needed to get through to go to the good experiences. But the plane experience itself was really, really good, which I was not expecting. And it's 100% because places are starting to understand disabilities better, and especially hidden disabilities, which used to be very unknown and uncared about and very taboo and stereotyped. I've had really, really negative experiences on public transport before. I was kicked off a train one time and told I was going to jail because I was having a meltdown and couldn't speak, and they told me that I was resisting whatever the word is, and that I was going to go to jail, and I got kicked off the train. Another time, I almost got lit on fire. So that was great. Most times that I'm in public transport situations and something doesn't go right, or I'm not appearing as neurotypical as other people, things go bad and you instantly become like the villain. But in this situation, I was treated like a human, which is something that people with hidden disabilities don't really get treated like a lot, which really sucks and is really not fair and is really not the way that it should be. Melbourne and Sydney Airport are by far the most disability friendly, disability supporting, disability accepting, and most of all disability understanding public area, situation, whatever, that has no correlation to disabilities in the first place that I have ever been to. If schools, if workplaces, if unis took half an inkling of the amount of support that they had to people with disabilities at an airport, man, kids' school lives would be so much different. And that's kind of really sad that an airport is above a school system in terms of acceptance and kindness and understanding. But y'all aren't ready to talk about that matter yet. And that's the tea, sis. That was awful. I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry, I'm jet lagged. Texas Airport was the only place where I didn't actually have help with things, but I was pretty good at finding my way and following the lines, not looking at people that had guns, and trying to go towards the nice looking older women and asking them for help if I didn't understand like the visa questions, or like how it worked, or like how to get to a certain place and stuff. But I'm here and I made it out alive and we are Gucci. First day in Texas, really, really freaking brilliant. I love it here already. I met my horse today and I'm literally in love with him. It's just been really good and I'm really excited. When I looked out the window and saw Texas below us, I was literally so excited and so overjoyed and so overwhelmed with just pure happiness and disbelief that I started crying. And the air hostesses came up to me like, hey babe, are you okay? Do you need any help? And I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm like just watching a sad movie. But I was crying because I was so excited that I have been dreaming of this moment since I was a kid. I have literally been dreaming of doing this since I was 4 years old. Ever since I started getting into horse riding, I knew that I wanted to do something like this, and it's what every single little kid who rides horses dreams of, is competing and going to another country and competing for their country and doing something this big and amazing and extravagant. And I have been working towards this particular thing for the past 4 years. And the fact that I'm in another country by myself, and I never in a million years thought I would ever do that. Like, that's crazy. So knowing that I had done it and that I was doing things which I never thought I would do, and most people never thought I would do, and knowing that I had done it after so many trials and so many things going against me. I mean, it was emotional, man. It was emotional, you know, or maybe it was jet lag. I haven't decided yet. Long story short, although not long story short at all, because this video has already gone for an extremely long time. I'm sorry. It's really good and I'm really excited, and the world is actually full of very kind, very beautiful people, and you just got to look past a couple of bad eggs to get to them. There really is only a couple. The world is really full of really good people, and I'm really excited to be a part of it now. So yeah, I'm gonna cry again. I need to go to bed. So anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it helped you, or that it educated you, or that it just entertained you for a few minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because we start training very early in the morning. I'm gonna try and keep a regular upload schedule, but I probably won't, so I'm sorry if it's kind of a bit sketchy and iffy and like all over the place for the next few weeks, but I really just want to live in the moment as much as I can because I've been waiting a heck of a long time to get here. I want to live in it as much as I can. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did like it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I don't mind. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever makes you feel good. Stay kind to yourself. Stay kind to other people. Stay hydrated. Look after yourself. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Just be